Okay, so I'm gonna clear my voice real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm your host, Guevara Sanchez, and I'm here with
Tristan.
and
Reese.
who are you guys?
Not us.
What?
Not us.
Not us.
Not
What,
us.
what is that, like a skater thing now?
No. That's like our business name, I guess, or
Your
like
bu-
what we go by.
Just his name backwards.
No, people aren't supposed to know that. You gotta cut that out.
Okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah, you got a mosquito on your nose.
Oh my god, bro.
They're eating you up, dude.
Dude, I know. I don't know why. But
It's the dynamic duo, baby.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about how I first met Tristan because it's the first one I met.
He
So-
sold me coke in a dark alley behind Sam's Club.
No.
It's a local TJ Maxx, actually.
I met Tristan from work. I don't know what to even say. I feel like it's been too long now since I've I don't remember.
Because it's been over a year now.
Really?
Yeah, when did you
You're
start
working
working
at
there?
Sam's Club
I started working there
Over a year.
last August.
Oh my god, so I
Like,
got
I'm-
hired a month after you.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause
Holy
I started working there in September. September 1st, actually.
Holy shit.
Did you
Yeah.
fucking quit Amazon for that?
Yeah, because I got a job at Amazon for like 4 months. And then like a month into working at Amazon, I got a second job at Sam's Club.
Oh yeah.
And then I was
remember.
like, fuck Amazon.
I mean, to be honest, Sam's Club isn't even bad at all. Like,
No, it's easy. We were talking the other day. We said you need to quit your job
yeah,
at BJ's
you need to
and-
come.
Dude, I'll
Come
fucking
work
quit
as-
my job at BJ's. You kidding me? Really trying to become a phlebotomist.
Well,
What is a phlebotomist?
Yes,
Somebody that
explain.
takes your blood, I guess. She's got to go to school for
Well,
it.
that's what the
What
mosquitoes
is
are
she
doing.
gonna work in like a ER or...
I don't know. She says she's going to make 20 plus bucks an hour, though. So I said, shit.
What?
You can do what the fuck you want.
Hey.
Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, I do recommend Sam's Club to anyone out there.
Hear that? Sam's Club.
I
This is a
I
sponsorship.
don't recommend it. Walmart does not care about you, but you should come work with us because it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, this is sponsored by Sam's Club, by the way. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, this
That's-
is actually sponsored by Modelo Especial.
Yeah, so just to say that I don't know, like for me personally, I don't really care if Sam's Club doesn't care about me or anything like that. So far they cared, as far as I noticed, because I got injured at work once and took a good break for a while, came back and I was like, gotta work up in the front just greeting people for a good 2 weeks. That sucked ass. So
You have a mosquito right
Dude.
under your nose.
You know what's so whack?
Huh.
So I got injured like, I mean, you already know.
Yeah.
I hurt my ankle like a month ago now, probably skateboarding. And I came to work and I clocked in for 20 minutes and then our manager, she comes up. Are we allowed to say names
Are we
on
name
this?
dropping?
Oh,
I
shit.
feel like we should probably edit this
I'll probably
out.
just cut that one out.
Okay, yeah.
I just
Anyways,
know no names that we're not supposed to say.
yeah. Our
Like-
manager came up though and
Yeah.
she
Manager K.
Yeah,
Manager
yeah.
K.
She came up and she was like, "Yeah, you gotta go home. You can't be working on crutches." And I was like, "Man, I can't even work in the front. She really hates me."
Man.
Or Coach C came up to me then and he was like, "Man, I would have had you working in the front. They got like all the injured motherfuckers up there."
Yeah, I was one of those motherfuckers. But what you call it? But yeah, I don't. But the fucked up thing is, I'm not sure if I said this before on the pod, but when I got hurt the first time at Sam's Club, or the only time, okay, so I told him, because at first I was like, I only sprained my ankle, and a couple minutes and it'll go away, whatever,
Oh, yeah, sure.
and like 30 minutes, an hour.
Couple minutes.
Because I usually, when you usually like twist your ankle, you're like, okay, it's whatever.
yeah.
But because I was helping on put something up in the truck and we had to get on, and when I get on, I guess I stepped wrong, and my leg kind of like my ankle,
Yeah, like
and
buckled.
like it's a crack, like you can hear it, and I was like, AJ was there, and then yeah, there's hella mosquitoes. If they keep attacking us, we'll just move it inside.
I forget that we're on camera. Sorry.
Yeah,
Continue, right?
well, at least this man can take a shower tonight.
I already took one today.
Yeah, hey, 2 don't hurt.
I take 2 in a day so that I don't have to take one the next day.
A shower a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah. 2
Okay.
showers a day keeps 1 shower a day away.
Yeah, but what you call it? All right, but yeah, like I got hurt, and I was like, I went up to my manager, just like limping. I was like, I hurt my leg, blah blah blah. But since I got hurt in work, they had to like, they took me to the back.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of these motherfuckers like bringing me like one of the luxury scooters,
Yeah.
they made my ass walk back there to fill up a form. And then you know what's even worse? As soon as I was done filling up the form, I was in the back, the very back of the Sam's Club that you can, and I had to walk all the way halfway from the parking lot to get in my car. They didn't bring me an electric scooter. They didn't like bother doing anything, like no piggyback ride or anything. Like, I know I'm a big guy, but like, come on, like. I was literally like, it took me a good like 30 minutes just getting to the parking lot because I was like, every like 3 steps I had to stop because my ankle was like, and
He's moaning in the parking lot.
I'm like,
You should have texted me. I would have
What's
hauled
it?
you on one of the pallets. Put you on a pallet jack.
I was like, I mean, it was kind of close to like, I'll say you probably would have been gone by now because it was like maybe like 5, 6, kind of like already midday. So I was like, fuck. But at the same time, at first I didn't really care because I was like, I get to go home early. My ankle's fucked up. I gotta go to the doctors, get that shit checked out. And so, what you call it? I mean, that's really about it. I just went to the doctors for the next like every day for a good 2 weeks, or it was like every other day for 2 weeks. The doctors would just check my ankle out.
You're supposed to go in for multiple checkups.
Yeah. I went in for like at least I went at least for 4 or 5.
You went to 5 times, Brian?
Yes,
You must have good health insurance.
The school, the Sam's Club paid for it because if you get injured in work,
happened at work. Okay.
Yeah, compared to if you get injured out of work, they're gonna be like, fuck you, like they did to Tristan.
Mhm.
And for me, they're like, oh shit, so they don't sue or anything.
They're tiptoeing around Brian.
Huh?
They're tiptoeing around you.
Yeah, they were like,
But they're punching himself in the face.
yeah, they're still like, fuck you, you don't get a little electric scooter or nothing. And I was like, these motherfuckers. And yeah, and then it got to the point where my ankle was better now, and I was already back at work, and they still had me going to the doctors. And I was just like, fuck, I'm not going anymore. There's no point because I'm better now. They kept saying the same thing every time I went. They were like, let me see your ankle. Move it. And I was like, okay, it looks like it's getting better. It's kind of the same, but still getting better. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just stopped going.
But you could like still work, right? Like you were still going to work even with the enrolled ankle.
Like at first I didn't go to work for like 2 weeks.
Did you have to fill out the Sedgwick thing?
Yeah. No, hold on.
Or did they do it for you?
I think they did it cause the only time you really need to do the Sedgwick thing if you were gonna be gone longer than 2 weeks. So they just scheduled me off the schedule.
Dude, okay, so Coach K told me when I hurt my ankle, she was like, go home, and then you need to fill out the Sedgwick stuff. And then I did, and then they emailed me again and were like, hey, your doctor never sent us the papers for this, and like your time has expired to like turn these papers in. And they also sent it to Mason's address. They didn't send it to
They sent it to Mason? The
They
freezer
sent it-
cooler?
No. He works at the Fisher Sam's Club.
Yeah, he's a big
Oh.
boss,
managers
man.
up
Big
there.
boss.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, he makes money. He makes good money.
Coach M up in Fishers.
Yeah.
Oh
Fisher,
my
bro.
God.
No,
You're gonna have
fuck
to
you,
get that
Mason.
there.
We're calling you out, you
Oh,
dipshit.
Man, how you guys know him?
Yeah, we lived with him for quite a while. Like
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, we all lived in Franklin together.
Oh shit.
That was
almost a
it.
year.
Damn. Well, yeah, I mean, as far as I know, like, since I got injured at work, they just made me, like, fill out some paperwork. And then, besides that, I was just gone, came back, worked up in the front for 2 weeks. And I was just, like, saying, hey, what up? Yo, what up?
Yeah.
At first day, they had me, like, say, because, like, the one guy who used to work there,
the
like,
weird guy.
the weird guy, yeah. I don't really remember his name. Well, the weird guy, he kind of shit on the wall.
Oh,
And the Sam's Club bathroom. Yes.
All over the bathroom.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's
It looked like a shit bomb had gone off in the bathroom.
I've looked
Yeah.
done something like that once, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
gonna get back to that.
We'll get back to that. But yeah, like that man was known to like shit on the wall, and I had to work with him for those 2 weeks.
I remember when that happened. And someone went in the bathroom. It was like, can we get an associate to clean the bathroom? I was like, hell no, you cannot get an associate to clean that bathroom.
Dude, cause one of our persons that we work with, he's a team lead now. He took a picture of it.
Oh, fucking Adam.
Yeah, I'll bleep that out. Fuck.
Adam's cool. Adam.
Yeah. I don't know, cause he's a team lead now, so he took a.
Oh,
But
yeah,
basically,
team
he
lead.
just took a
This
picture.
man worked at the fucking Gray's restaurant in like, oh god, where is it? Like Bargersville or Shelbyville or some shit.
I have never eaten at any restaurant in Barkersville.
It's called Gray's. I don't think it's over there. I can't remember where it's at.
It's
but
like
it's
one
called
of those
Gray's.
Tom's
It's like
Diner
the-
things.
Yeah, it's like you go in and you get like a lunch tray, but it's like a
Oh.
buffet style. Like,
That sounds pretty good.
no, it's
Uh,
don't eat there.
It's a psych. It's a psych.
Don't
I
eat
guess.
there. It's like a
Damn.
psych ward. Like actually.
like actually, like,
Where-
if you want to get molested, that's the place to go. So
Yes.
That's the place is Gray's
You're
restaurant.
probably not far off.
This is
Don't go in the
We're
back.
not sponsored by Gray's. Not affiliated with Gray's at all. All right.
there's a great like a glory hole there. You're just like, oh man, let me see if I can find.
Drink
this video real
Modelo.
quick.
Don't go to Gray's.
Don't go to Yeah, drink Modelo.
Hold on, let me see if I can look for it real quick. But yeah, I had to work with that man for a while, and it really sucked too, cause like I'll do closing and he'll do closing, and bro,
How do you even close a Sam's Club?
like close.
Yeah, how do you close it? What do you even do?
Well, if what we come into in the mornings is any indication of how you close Sam's Club, then you don't close Sam's Club.
Mason's there till like fucking 3 a.m. all the time, closing.
Here, like this
Well,
is
that's
what-
Mason. Mason
saw this
works
video
way harder
today.
than he needs to.
Some F is for family or Paradise
Probably
PD.
not harder than he needs to.
I'm not sure. I've never seen it. I just found it on TikTok. I should have said it too. Here, look, this
Yeah,
is
man got glory hole.
I saw this on TikTok like today before you guys came over.
That's definitely Paradise PD. That show's
Oh.
wild. Absolutely wild.
Not the
Pretty sure the dog in that show is addicted to crack. Like he breaks into like evidence compound and snorts all the drugs. I'm serious.
But yeah, once you guys talk about like the whatever you guys were, the restaurant, as soon as I heard like it's like a prison over there, I'm like, damn, a glory hole.
Glory holes?
The glory holes.
Brian's big fan of glory holes.
his glory days.
Like Scary Movie. I went to the bathroom. I'm not sure if you guys seen Scary Movie before.
Which one?
All of
think I've
them.
se- oh,
I guess
I've
I think it was maybe like I think it might have been the first one.
Is that the one with Scream?
Yeah, when they went to the movies.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so so like I said, worked with that guy for a while. The first day I came in with him. He told me I had to like check people's like Sam's Club cards, right? So I did that the whole day, and bro, motherfuckers would be so rude just for you asking for their card. They're like, we went to a different Sam's Club and they never done this before. I'm like,
Good for you.
I'm like, okay. I'm just doing my job. And then I remember one time I was sitting down because I was like on a chair too because my ankle, and then some couple. There's a couple right here talking to me, and and then some couple walked in and I was like, oh, can I see your card? Just trying to see the card. And I guess they were holding it, but they were holding it like instead of facing me,
Mm-hmm.
they had it like this. So but I didn't see it, so I was like, "Can I see your card?" And they were like, "It's right here." And I was like, "What the fuck are you?" I was like, "Okay, chill." Even the lady, like the other customer that was with, they were like, And she was like, "Wow, what a bitch," and I was like, I know, but anyways, I was just had to deal with it, and that's the only thing that really sucked.
But yes, you should come work at Sam's Club.
Yes,
Base point, work at Sam's Club, baby.
bro. I'm pretty sure. Now I feel now since every time I go to Walmart, Target, Kroger, any retail store now or grocery store, like if I have something, and I don't need it, I put it back where it belongs, cause like I hate it. I hate it when motherfuckers put some like pizza rolls and like the vegetables, put like bleach by the vegetables.
This man used to work at the Zoomies.
Oh,
in the mall.
yeah.
You
All
would
right.
not believe.
Okay, so the amount of times I've had, this is going to sound very, very, very specific, but they're the little Burmese girls that come into the Zoomies after
Fuck
they get
them
out of
kids.
school, you know what I mean? Like, they got money. I can tell they have the monies. All right, they got their Louis Vuitton bucket hats, their custom Thrasher pieces that they've somehow acquired throughout this mall, and I'm busting my
Might have
ass
been
on this
adopted.
table.
Rich family.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm folding, I'm a pretty good folder, too. But, I mean, they come over here right after you finish a nice stack. It'd be perfect. You have to get checked by the manager or whatever, I don't even know I can just name drop whoever the fuck I want. I don't even work there anymore. Hannah would come over and come to check my stuff.
Damn.
And
I know a
she'd be
bitch
like-
named Hannah. Fuck her.
Just PSA.
Yeah, PSA. Fuck Hannah's. I'm kidding.
For real.
Except my sister Hannah.
Oh.
And
My cousin Hannah
Yeah,
in
that one.
Colorado. You're probably never going to see this, but that's okay.
but she'd come over there and she'd be like, "What happened, Reese? I thought your table was almost done." I'd be like, "It was until the Burmese girls got out of school, The whole fucking nook of the little store up in the mall would be absolutely shitted on. Looked like Hurricane Katrina went through there.
It looks like the dude that Brian worked with up front went in there.
Yeah, serious. Yeah, he just unloaded on the walls back there.
Bro.
You'd have to go through every 15 minutes and fold that goddamn thing. Oh my god. Don't even get me started about people that steal too. Why do you steal from
my
Zoomies?
God.
Oh, dude, we had the craziest stealing thing happen last week. Some guy.
Oh, last week? I don't know heard about it.
It's been like recent. Like I just found a stack of this shit like behind one of the pallets. So we sell like these big containers of cups, right? For like restaurants, that you can buy in like big boxes.
Yeah.
There's like a 80 pack of cups or some shit like that,
Yeah.
or 120 or something. They dump the cups out behind like a pallet that's like stacked to the, I don't even know what you call it, the steel line or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Like
they'll
shelf, I guess.
dump it back there and then put their groceries in the box and then just buy the cups.
Dude,
That's actually,
genius.
that's
Yeah,
really
I
smart.
know.
What?
But we were moving a chest freezer out like 2 days ago. And I'm like, yo, are these cups supposed to be back behind the refrigerators? And they go, no, we've been having people stealing. And I'm like, oh, they're fucking putting their groceries in the box. They go, yes, Tristan, they're putting their fucking groceries in the box. I'm like, damn, okay. I was just saying, like, fuck you.
That was actually pretty smart, to be honest. Cause
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's genius.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait.
Nah, I'll
Walmart
cut that out.
He's gonna lose his job.
Oh man,
You're taking the
PSA
freebies in the back.
yeah, the freebies in the. You know what's actually funny about the freebies in the bag? Technically not freebies.
Technically not.
Technically not.
We make them that way, though.
As
long as nobody sees.
I heard that some people purposely like punch stuff in the snack area so they can put it in the bag and shit.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Lions.
but
We had this one guy moved from the floor to tire and battery, but he comes and hangs out with us on the floor when they have nothing going on. And he grabbed a bag of Doritos one day. He was like, dude, I really want these Doritos. And I pulled out my box top. I was like, oh, my knife slipped. He goes,
He's
fuck
admitting to a crime on camera.
This part's fucking.
I'm about to think it out. Fuck. I'll just put it in like 2 years down the road or a year down the road when.
Yeah,
Tristan-
just a random.
This was at Target, actually.
Oh yeah.
Target lets you steal,
Target.
everybody. By the way,
Yeah.
Target lets you steal.
When
but
we worked at Target before Sam's Club, we would steal.
What,
I didn't even
isn't
work
it,
at
like-
Target.
Because I know Target will let you steal until you reach like $1,000.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
item.
Yeah, they
I
catch
stole
your
from
ass.
Target over the summer because I went to Rachel's on the 4th of July or whatever, and I
Yeah.
didn't have swim trunks. So I go into Target and I'm buying alcohol and swim trunks, and I go to check out and I scan all my shit. I get ID'd. I toss the shit in the bag, put it in the cart, and I walk out. And I'm like, yo, I need to make sure to return these swim trunks. And the next day, I'm like, where the fuck is the receipt? And I realize I checked my bank account, and I never bought any of the shit.
Wait.
So
Not
I
even the alcohol?
no, yeah, I stole the alcohol.
What?
You didn't pay?
No, I didn't pay.
How?
I checked out, got ID'd, and I didn't scan my card when I left.
Huh.
For context, everybody, Tristan loses every fucking thing he puts his hands on, including his debit cards. So he only has his phone card. All right. So
No.
if it
I have
doesn't
my
have
credit
the beep thing on it, you can't go there. Okay.
I can't shop at Kroger. Fuck Kroger because it's the only one in Indy.
Well, Kroger's OP though. I love it.
Their prices are not OP.
I mean, I only go there for their tequila sometimes.
Aldi is
You're buying
very
Kroger
underrated.
brand tequila.
Not Kroger, but
go to
like, the
Aldi.
brands that they
There's
have.
an Aldi 5 minutes from here.
And Aldi's. Well, I mean, Kroger is closer.
I can't shop at Aldi either.
Closer
though.
to Kroger
Yeah,
than anywhere right here?
No, you're not,
Yeah.
dude. I
There's
swear
gotta
to
be a
God,
Walmart,
Aldi,
like, right there.
I mean,
Aldi
Walmart-
is literally right across the street.
No, yeah, and Kroger is also right down the street that way. It's right by. You know how if you go
That's
down,
that's
if you go
135,
down,
right?
if you go down this road right here, because this is like the road.
Which
like,
one's 31 and which one's 135?
I don't even
135 is
know.
the one that's. Fuck, Tristan. Okay, so it goes 31.
135. So 135's over there.
Yeah, so that's the direction of where Kroger's at. You literally turn right on the lights, and it's right there, and it's right
Okay.
next to the AMC movie theater.
Is it like a new Kroger or is it one of the old?
No, it was
Well,
one of
the
the,
5
it's one of the
cent-
ghetto ones where somebody got shot.
Damn.
You probably save a little bit more money shopping at Aldi though than the 5 cents on gas that you would save traveling to the Aldi.
Oh, okay.
You don't even need to fucking eat at Aldi's. Okay, don't shop at Aldi's. They
Shop
have
at
garbage
Aldi's.
ass food.
No, this is actually sponsored by Aldi's.
This is
Aldi's
not sponsored by Aldi's.
This is sponsored
I'm
by
sorry.
Kroger, Sam's
If
Club,
you've not
Aldi,
had Aldi's
Walmart,
taquitos,
Target.
no, we steal from Target.
I mean, shit. Now I have the idea. I'm gonna go one day in Target and just steal like a whole new camera. Be like,
Oh yeah, as long as I stole a bottle of Tito's and some other kind of beer. I don't remember what I bought, but I probably stole like $40 or $50 worth of shit.
I stole Chihuahua cheese.
Chihuahua
What?
cheese?
Yeah, Chihuahua cheese.
Chihuahua
What is
cheese.
Chihuahua?
Yeah, I don't know.
cheese?
That's just what my parents call it because they're really white. So you know the white cheese that they give you at on tacos at Mexican restaurants. Yeah, they call that shit Chihuahua cheese.
What
Mexican
the
shredded
fuck?
cheese?
I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty sure there's probably just queso blanco or whatever the fuck
Queso?
it is.
I'm pretty sure
They
it's
call it
probably
Chihuahua
like
cheese.
So like the crumble stuff. You know what I mean? It's
What do
not.
they think?
not
It's like
Oh,
milked from the
crumble
teat of a
stuff?
yeah,
chihuahua?
like crumble cheese.
like the like like a cheese in a circle.
Yeah.
I forget what my parents call it. I'm
That's
trying
like
to think
blue
right now.
cheese, isn't it?
No, it's called.
It's same to like kind of texture as it because
Consistency?
you can literally shred it with your
Yeah.
fingers
Yeah,
and it
it's
kind of
like
just
crumbly.
falls, but it's not moldy.
People would order
tastes
that
like
shit
shit.
on pizza at Greeks.
What,
I worked at
blue
Greeks.
cheese?
They put blue cheese on their pizza.
Blue cheese is a negative tier condiment. All right.
Blue cheese. fuck
Literally
that.
only good on wings if they're
not even.
if it's fucking as hot as the surface of the sun. Like if you're eating wings on Mercury, then maybe blue cheese is acceptable if it's the only condiment left. But
Gemini rides.
Gemini's, huh? Just kidding. I love you. My girlfriend's a Gemini.
Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Ryan's a Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
No
June
way.
5th.
Yeah, fuck them Geminis.
Bro, why do you-
I'm an Aquarius
I don't-
over here.
I don't care. Why do
them hoes.
people? Why do people hate Gemini? Well, like, what's
'Cause you guys are literally two-faced.
Two-Face?
That's like I said,
But-
the whole point of it. I think that's what the whole astrology people say is like you can be two people at once because you have your.
You've been spending too much time with Bailey.
I don't even think Bailey. I'm pretty sure Hannah probably told me that when I was working at Zimmy's.
It's okay.
That's the only reason I know that I know my
As-
big three.
I
in
just
astrology.
As long
I
as
can't
it's a
spend too
girl,
much time with
we
Chloe
already
because
know.
she's getting into the rocks.
No.
Yeah, she's turning into a crystal girl. I
Wait,
love
who is?
you.
Your girl is? Your girlfriend is?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Next thing he's gonna wake up with like some rocks on his bodies, like some.
Shit, the only
Fertility
rock I'd be
stone.
waking up with is crystal meth.
Yep. There you go.
Just kidding.
See
cut
if we're in
that out.
Indiana. I'm by
Hey,
your
we're
apartment.
like
I'm sure you'd be really
third-
easy to find.
Third in the country leading meth heads.
Damn.
Yes.
Wait, what? We're third?
I think.
Like-
Pretty sure last I saw we were like top 3 in the country.
We
for
got a bunch of
meth.
Hell's Angels here. That's why that's one of the reasons why our meth problem in Indiana is so
Well, that's
bad.
why like people were like, "Oh, they don't want to like Eli Lilly is like funneling money to the government to keep weed from being legal or whatever." And then
Eli Lilly's still
people
alive?
are like, "Oh, we're not going to have money from busting people with weed and whatnot." But they're like, "Oh, top dog in math, so yeah, probably still will be leading for busts.
Bro, if they legalize weed here, bro, they'll be stacking
Oh my god.
racks of
As
money.
long as Eli Lilly is funneling that money into the politicians.
I saw this TikTok
Legalize not gonna happen.
weed.
where
Okay.
the
Legalize weed,
Indiana-
yes.
Yeah, legalize weed.
I don't smoke weed, but
The
I endorse it.
Indiana legislator was talking about it, and there was some person who I guess, I don't know if she's there all the time or if she's like a representative for the government, but they were like talking about legalizing it, like what would be the pros and cons of legalizing it in the state. And they said that if the longer that a state waits for it to be federally subsidized,
We're gonna
right, we lose money.
Yeah, we're losing money on the
The
industry.
longer you wait to lose money. So if we're not getting federally funded for this cannabis that we're legalized in this state, it's going to be on the state residents to fuck around and find out about it. Like taxes, for instance. Michigan tax on weed, not even existent barely, all right? Because they were like the
Illinois-
first person.
Illinois tax is heavy though.
Insane amount of tax. It's like 20% tax to buy a pre-roll, and a half-gram pre-roll at that. Not even a big 1 grammer. Yeah, half grams. Lame.
I mean,
That's also shout out. We did a art show Saturday night. We did an art show. So shout out 317 Meds, 317 Medical.
Alright, make sure I
shout
beep
out
that
David.
I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
Leave what out? 317 man?
The shout outs.
What do you want me to? We can name drop him. He gave us his name.
No, yeah, David's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
David's
Yeah.
real chill.
Yeah,
He makes his own
was set up
shoes.
next
Not
to
like
us.
I'm just saying, like no clout for them.
Oh. no, David's a cool guy.
I get
He's
it, though.
a G. He's a G.
Okay.
He said he was, if the merchant stuff sells, he'd like to open up a shop. So
Damn.
so if you're gonna buy weed from somewhere, if David ever opens up 317 Medical.
Okay, yeah, and shout out to Gene.
Shout out Gene Pablo.
Yeah, Gene, I met you for the first time. You're pretty chill. You should really make our T-shirts so that I don't have to slave in front of a fucking hot press. Please.
No, seriously. Actually, unless you're gonna get scammed by China again, but
Bruh. Like, oh, so you guys plan on making merch too?
Yes.
oh, you didn't bring the shirt, did you?
I am not. I'm wearing a thrifted shirt today because I was lazy and I didn't feel like taking it off.
Well, I was gonna say you could have brought it just to show,
but it has a witch on it. It has our. It's
Just send me a
it's got some of our
screenshot. Just
art
send me a
on it.
screenshot.
yeah. I'll have to send
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
a screenshot. I'll edit it in.
If
something
this
like
is
that.
uploaded to YouTube, we can clip like an image of it
Yeah.
or something.
I'll put it in there.
All right. But yeah, I mean, we'd like to make merch. It's just an investment, so
Okay.
buy
yeah.
our art so that we can afford to make shirts, so that you don't have to buy our art.
And yeah, please, no, seriously, because people look at our prices and think we're taxing, but I promise you we're not. Some lady bought a $600 canvas, right? That was only a few inches larger than ours that we're selling for $250. Okay.
We know people that sell for like $80 a square foot. So
Yeah, for his murals,
Damn.
$80 a square foot. Don't get me wrong, he's
He's
man
good,
is $80
So
a
you
square
so you
foot.
paint
Super cool
too,
guy.
or
Yeah.
yeah,
damn.
Yeah, we're
we do
Not
it
Us
together.
thing,
That's
yeah.
what Not Us is. So it's like our
Oh, okay.
paintings together. It's like our I want
I
to
don't
say
want graffiti
name,
persona
but
or
that's,
whatnot, but-
yeah, that's not what I
Yeah.
want to say. 'Cause
No.
we're not really graffiti artists.
No,
We're just artists.
or
Artists
inspired by
general.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take
Damn,
a
that's
lot
really
of influence
nice.
from like graffiti.
I cannot say I'm a graffiti artist 'cause I can't even
Yeah,
read this
got
shit. You kidding me?
We can't even use spray paint properly. So
You guys ever plan on to or what?
We tried it before.
yeah,
How did that go?
I mean, it went pretty well.
we spray painted our skate park,
Yeah.
the local.
And
That
then
got covered pretty quick.
We
Damn.
oh, the TJ Maxx story.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, we'll tell you the
actually,
TJ
if
Maxx
you go
story.
to but first, if you go to TJ Maxx in Indianapolis, go in the alley where the parking garage is, and you'll see it up there. They haven't taken it down. They took down all the other stuff, but they
Yeah,
left
they're
ours
gonna-
up.
It's the Art Not Politics one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Make art, not politics.
Yeah, we just went through there one night. It was like 3 a.m. whenever you called me, right?
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah,
we just drove up
He
there.
calls up the phone. He's like, I pick up the phone. What's up, son? He goes, you want to go to Indianapolis and spray paint? I was like, it's fucking 3 a.m., dude. I'm playing Xbox. He
It was
goes,
during
I
the
don't care.
pandemic, so
Yeah.
no one was out on
Oh.
the streets or
Mhm.
anything. So
Yeah.
I don't think we
So
can
are you
say
guys
the
not
C
scared
word,
about
but-
like the curfew thing where like police officers were
Honestly,
like,
no. The
No,
cops
there was
that were
one cop.
surprisingly chill about it. He just
Yeah.
he's like, you guys. He literally comes around the corner and he goes, hey. Tristan looks over at him and he just thinks it's just some random person, right? Because it's obviously a dark fucking alleyway.
Yeah,
We
so
have
I'm
our
just
phones
holding
for
the
light.
backpack with we got cans in the bag and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, we were just, pulling out of the backpack so we didn't have any cans laying around or anything. We're just spraying. And we had just been walking around the city looking for an alley or whatever, and we found this perfect spot.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You guys know you're spray painting the TJ Maxx, right?" I'm like, "This is a fucking TJ Maxx?" He goes, "You know what road this is?" I was like, "No." He goes, "You're right by Circle Center Mall." I was like, "No shit."
No, but yeah, he was like, "Yeah, this is where that there was like a riot or something."
Yeah, big
like
riots.
a week before.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
riot
riot.
in the TJ Maxx, and we were just spray painting the alley.
Yeah,
So
just
it's like
fuck 'em.
all boarded up and shit. We were just spray painting the
What
TJ
the
Maxx.
heck?
Take that shit up north. I don't
Yeah,
even-
that's what he was like. Oh yeah, you guys are fine, but take it up north if you're gonna keep doing it or whatever. We don't know what the fuck that means, but
It was one hell of a night. Tristan was pretty spacious that night too. We stopped at a stop sign
Oh
for
my
15 minutes. He thought it was a stoplight.
it was like 3 in the morning.
Are you serious? I'm
I
dead
thought it
serious.
was a stoplight though, so I'm just sitting here at this stop sign.
Were you guys like? Or are you guys on?
No, I don't.
We were sober as shit.
What the?
It was just.
And I hadn't smoked weed for a long time
Yeah.
at this point.
If anybody had been spacing like that, it should have been me.
Yeah.
Were you not like? Were you like? What were you thinking? When
I was
Tristan-
just sitting there. You were chilling.
Just
Yeah.
Your Instagram, right? I realized we hadn't been moving for a little while, so I look up. I'm like, I look over at him. I said, "Why are we sitting here?" He goes, "The light's red." I was like, "It's a stop sign, Tristan." Like, we can go. And I'm pretty sure that's probably why we were driving home. Like, not even 5 minutes later, we make it into Franklin, and we've been getting tailed.
yeah.
we've been
So
getting
my
tailed by a
car.
cop.
Yeah, we got pulled over. So my car. I drive a fucking shitbox Chrysler.
We all do.
I mean, you see my car.
Bro,
It's
I got a
shit. The
Kia.
windows don't roll down. The AC doesn't work. The radio cuts in and out half the time.
Bro,
got
I still
heated
got
seats,
those.
His
For
car
my window,
definitely
it's-
locks.
I would rather have crank windows
I
than
saw the
fucking
crank.
windows that don't work.
You know, the first time I got in this car going to New York City, he has a little fucking wood slab in his passenger side, so if it falls,
Now
there's
it's on
no
the
getting it up.
now it's on the driver's side.
Oh, your driver's side doesn't work. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No, but yeah, we're driving back and we're like literally 2 minutes from Mason's, and my dash lights don't work because the wiring was fucked up in the dash for some reason, and so like I can't see how fast I'm going.
Yeah.
I had the little like book reading lamp, like connect.
Yeah, get a book reading light.
But the batteries died in it, so
Yeah.
that wasn't working either. And this cop, he pulls us over because I'm going like 15 over or something. I was going like 75 and a 60 or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
It was definitely 70 and a 45.
No, that
You were-
road,
you
that
were
road's a
coming
60.
in
That
on
road's a
Jefferson.
60.
If we got pulled over at Johnson County Memorial Hospital.
No, because he turned his lights on before the roundabout.
Before the roundabout? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There wouldn't be anywhere to pull over. That
Yeah,
makes
it goes from 60 to 40 though.
Yeah.
Which is still kind of an insane jump. Like,
Yeah.
either way,
He was
though,
still probably going
I was
35
speeding.
to
I was
20
speeding.
Yeah.
And he comes up and, he pulls us over. I pulled into the hospital parking lot or whatever, wherever I could. And, he's like, "You know how fast you're going?" I'm like, "No, sir." And he's like, "You know what the speed limit on this road is?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's like 60, right?" He was like, "Yeah, so how fast were you going?" I was like, "I don't know, like 65." He's like, "No." I clocked you going like 78, I think.
I
was like,
Dude, this
oh,
man's
shit.
hauling ass. He's pushing. And this entire time, there's been a car behind us, right? And it's been this cop. So we think we're going at the regular speed.
Yeah.
Because this guy is just behind us, just flowing with us,
Okay.
This cop.
He
just
was
going,
riding my ass.
Yeah, he just letting us do it. Just waiting until he could, whoop whoop. And you're like, what the fuck are you idiots doing? My dash doesn't work.
Did he know your
Yeah,
dash
that's
didn't
what I
work or
said.
no?
No, well, like, when he came back, he was like, "I just wrote you a warning." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My dash lights actually don't work." And he looked over at my dash and goes, "Have a good night."
What, bro? You
Yeah.
guys had it lucky with the cops so far.
Yeah.
Like two going on. I don't know how many
Yeah.
else encounters you guys had.
I
It
mean,
pays to be white.
I got pulled over this week. yeah, probably doesn't help that Tristan looks very Caucasian. I was in the passenger seat just looking over.
we swap whenever we get pulled over.
You were just here? Yeah, dude, totally. I'm the one driving this
Yeah.
car. You're on the center console, sir. I didn't make it all the way over. Sorry.
Oh, and we weren't 21 at this time either, so we had nicotine in the car or whatever, which I think you can get in trouble
You
for.
we probably could get a ticket, but if we're 20
Yeah.
years old, if that guy gave me a ticket, I'd shove it up his ass.
But Reese is like in the passenger seat, like hiding nicotine in the console and shit.
Yeah, I was. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bro,
We were doing that. We were taking lucky.
Bro, that's
Oh god.
because my so far I haven't had any experience with the police like that, but the first time I got close to, me and my friend were driving here to Whiteland, and I had like this money blunt, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like a wrap, of course, and we were like in the car, like driving down to Whiteland, and then we looked over to like my left, the driver's seat, and I just see a cop right next to us, and I'm just like. I grabbed the blunt from my mouth and I just like, bro, turn it off.
He's like, you can turn off the blunt. The roadie, turn off the roadie.
Like, turn it off. He's like, why? It was like, why, bro? And I was like, look to your left. And he was like, what? And he was like, it's like he's sobered up so fast. He was like, his eyes was like, oh shit. And then
talking this
Bro, it was a deer in headlights.
and the next thing I was like, oh wait, there's a speedway. Let's just stop right there for a second. So we just pulled up the speedway. We were like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
And we just waited a couple of minutes because we're like,
He didn't do
well,
shit?
they didn't see us because like they were just driving forward. So we got lucky because in that case, like it was me and my other white friend.
Oh, that's probably what it was. He was like, oh, it's a fucking white dude.
Yeah, it was like a Mexican.
He's smoking a money blunt. We'll leave him be. Brian's in the back, and he's like, I don't see a thing of melanin. We're good. We'll pull him over today.
It'll be legalized in a few years.
Yeah. So I just remember like at that moment my heart was bumping like I was so hot, like
Yeah.
like up
Panic
in the
high.
sky, and I was like, okay, let's just go. And but like
So you left the blunt in the car though?
we didn't leave
Like
him.
that shit was like burning, like.
No, like he like
Or did you toss it?
we had like a ashtray in there, so he just like started tapping it.
On
Like,
your
that wouldn't do
leg?
anything. Like if the cop pulled you over and was like, "Hey, it smells like weed in here."
Yeah,
I
what do you
mean,
think about
be
that?
like- you could be like-
I got a money blunt, dude.
Because at first we had our windows like down,
Yeah.
like just like kind of like halfway.
Oh, that shit will still reek.
Yeah, that shit's reeking.
I mean, it was still reeking. Don't get me wrong.
I smoked in my mom's car one time. That was a mistake.
Listen, that story is fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
Rachel was pissed.
They say
Rachel was pissed.
I'm sorry, mom.
Yeah, we're sorry, Rachel. It was worth it, though. Lucky.
We'll get to it though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you keep finishing
I
yours.
mean, that was really about it. Like that's the only time I really got close to. Like,
But I'm just like, why didn't you throw it out the window or something? Like,
That's mean,
bro,
man.
we're gonna waste. weed
Yeah,
like that.
what are you talking about?
You're gonna get away with it. As until you see the lights, that's when you
That's
should panic.
wild.
Not
Yeah.
when you don't see lights. That's when you shouldn't.
but when you see the lights, then you know you can't throw it. That's when you're fucked.
You
And
just swallow
They
it.
see you. They see
that's how you
throw-
wrote shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you Wu-Tang some shit. Good luck. Rest in peace to your stomach.
Okay. We had to make. I don't know if we can.
You were
name
there.
drop old boys, but
You were there when we were in my mom's car.
Yeah, with the McDonald's
Okay,
incident.
okay,
That's what I call it. I
so-
call it the McDonald's incident.
Yeah. So.
This is
Oh my
right
God,
after
so
COVID just let
fried.
out. Like quarantine had just ended.
Damn.
Yeah, this is over the summer. So we were back from Ball State, and then like all my friends and stuff, we were in Franklin, and we were hanging out, and we were trying to get high, obviously. And so I told my mom, I'm like, hey, I'm going out. I'm gonna take your car. She's like, okay, be safe, don't be stupid or whatever.
Go buy fabric softener and shit and
I
everything.
can't even remember whose house did we stay at. Did we stay at Drew's?
So what had happened was
No, Drew wasn't there.
Whenever you first picked me up, we were at the church right by your mom's house.
Damn.
Like we were parked
Yeah.
right down
There's
the
a
street.
church down the street.
So you guys were at the church.
Reese lives in.
At the time, I had lived in Westport, which was like
Yeah.
an hour and a half away from.
So he had to drive up. So I was
Yeah.
like, just park at the church or whatever, and we'll meet up. So, I pick up Reese, and then I think I picked up Tate,
hmm
and then
Andrew
LJ and
Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah, it was Tanner.
Yeah,
No, but yeah, we ended up at Tanner's house.
yeah. We were at Tanner's, but we went out to
We were
we
just
went
rolling.
to we went to pick up LJ, and he lived off like 31, like headed south, which was like probably like 20 or 30 minutes
Mhm.
from where we lived. So we pick up LJ, and LJ's like, "Yo, I got weed," and so we're headed back into Franklin, and I don't know why, but we like couldn't wait to like smoke for some reason. Like we
Yeah,
were like
we were feeding bad. We were
like,
feeding so fucking bad.
We were like, we have to smoke in the car.
Yeah, in the car at the
You
McDonald's.
guys must have been like starving.
We were
No,
probably 18, 19 at the time.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah,
at
we
that
were
time,
19.
you know what I
Like, it
mean?
was freshman year.
Yeah, we were in
So-
about 19.
Yeah, so fucking we're like driving to this McDonald's and LJ pulls out the bag of weed and he's like, "Yo, I'm just gonna start rolling in the car," and we're like,
center fucking
"Yeah,"
console.
we're like, "All right, bet," and he fucking
He's getting
on the center
shake
console
everywhere.
while I'm driving, so it's like shaking everywhere, like weed crumbles are dropping into the cracks of my mom's seats and shit.
He's like, I can't roll it, man. You gotta drive smoother.
So I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll pull into this McDonald's and we'll fucking roll it in the McDonald's parking lot." So I pull into the McDonald's. I don't know why we didn't just go back to the church. This
We
was
li-
just-
we literally
were
could've gone to
so
Logan's
fucking
house.
Stupid, yeah. So we pull into this McDonald's, and as LJ's sitting in this bitch rolling the weed, Tate's like, "Yo, I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna go get a Big Mac or something." Tate gets out of the car, goes and gets a Big Mac, comes back into the car, and as Tate's walking back into the car, there's like 3 cops that we see like drive by.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like one coming down the street in front of the McDonald's. There's one going away from the
One
McDonald's.
pulling into
and
the
then
fucking McDonald's.
One pulls into the McDonald's like behind us as LJ's got all this weed all over the
my
console,
God.
like rolling. He's like,
And we're yelling, LJ, you gotta swallow that shit, bro. You gotta eat that shit. Like, there's 3 fucking motherfuckers right behind us, dude.
yeah. And so I pull out the wrong way out of the
Freaking
out of
out.
the McDonald's. You know, it's like you got to go one way or whatever. The cops going that way, so I whip out and go the other way.
He straight whipped them bitches. He went through the roundabout. I don't think I've seen anybody get through a roundabout quicker.
We ended up pulling into one of our buddy's houses.
Old buddy's house.
Because he lived like 30 seconds away from
Yeah.
McDonald's.
And
or
if you
whatever.
get into a parking, if you pull into a driveway. Oh yeah, by the way, if you pull into a driveway and you're getting chased by the cops, they can't do shit about it unless they pulled you over beforehand, because then you're at your place of residence. There you go.
Damn.
If you're drunk driving, they literally cannot do anything about it if you pull into your driveway.
We don't condone drunk driving.
No, we don't condone drunk driving, but just in
But-
general, if you have weed or something on you and you don't want to pull into a driveway, pull into somebody's that you know. That will
Eli
take you in.
Lilly, get your shit together.
For real.
I mean, so what else happened? Was that it? Like, you just pull up to the neighborhood?
I mean-
yeah, it's just like we have like fucking 3-4 cops like
Just
all around, like all at the same time. Like it was like
It had to have been planned. I'm serious. There's no way.
such. It was probably one of the craziest coincidences that we've ever had happen. Just like,
Yeah, just if we didn't
we
even
just
know if they were there
happened to
for
be
us.
rolling weed out in public.
Yeah.
We're the
4
only
cops
people
pull
in
up.
this McDonald's. There's no other cars out, and then 4 cops are just like around this McDonald's. We're like, all right, something's up.
So yeah, then I started to tweak out. Right. So I'm like, bro, you got to get me back in my car.
Yeah, because you didn't even stay. Yeah, you
No.
left. You went
No,
home.
I was there for a good 2 hours. I mean, it was a good 2 hours. I have a great story to tell because of it. And then Tristan goes, "Yeah, man, you should have stayed. We went to Tanner's." I was
Yeah.
like, "Why didn't we go there first?"
we drove all the way out to the country on the same road we got pulled over on, actually. My dash lights worked at this time, though. I was driving my mom's
That's
car.
good. That's
Yeah, yeah. So we didn't get pulled over on that road this time. But yeah, we drove out and smoked by the pond or whatever. Tate was high as fuck. Oh, it was Jay, not Tanner. We smoked at Tanner's house, but Tanner was not with us.
Oh, really?
Wait, you smoked at Tanner's
I could've
house.
It was Jay. Do you remember Jay?
Yeah, I remember Jay. Because
He's
he was
got-
the other. He was the really suspicious motherfucker.
Yeah, he's got like red hair and like,
Yeah.
pearly white skin. Like he
Mhm.
looks kind of like a vampire.
Yeah, he looked real suspicious.
Yeah.
Whenever you see him, you're like,
Jay's cool though.
I don't trust this dude. He's got 2 red of hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah. But no, we smoked with Tate and Jay and LJ, and then fucking Tate and LJ were like laying on the hood of my mom's car, like, "Oh, bro, look at the stars." But you know, like the stupid fried shit you do when you're in high school. Instead of just like enjoying the weed, you're just like, "Oh my god, space, bro."
I honestly said I do believe that if you smoked again, like you probably wouldn't be tweaking out as much as you would, considering that we don't.
We're not gonna bring this up right now.
He just has a thing with.
We started smoking wax.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And
it fucked me.
It wasn't
so
exactly a
bad.
great experience for him.
I looked into a mirror and
Yeah.
like had an out of body experience after taking like 3 days. I swear to
It
God.
was probably the worst
I swear to
timing
God.
too, because
Went over to Jack and Zangri's.
yeah, this was right. We had just bought the gram, right?
Yeah.
Like the gram of resin from our
From
old
your
homie.
buddies,
Yeah, the old
Gray.
homie at Phi Psi and Gray and Chase.
Yeah.
They'll never see this shit. Down the street, okay? And, first time, Chase gets there, he pulls it out, and he's like, here it is, gets out of the fridge. He's like, you want to try it before you go? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. It's the first time taking a dab. Of course I want to try it.
Yeah.
So,
no.
I'm over here. He gives me a fat-ass dab off this fucking gram that first one ever, by the way. Right, and it's a straight walk, straight, right to my dorm. And I hit this dab. 45 minutes go by. Felt like 5. Okay. Tristan's at the frat house. Okay. Tristan's at the frat house having a frat meeting with our other homie Max. And I have to walk back, and I'm lost. I have no idea where I am the entire time. I literally have a video of me walking through Muncie, Indiana. Like, I have no idea where I am. I'm so fucking scared, dude. I have a grandma wax on me, and I don't know what to do. It was known for the street as well that there was a rabid pit bull that would just run around town, and this is where he loved to sit, just right on this, because there'd be garbage and shit everywhere. And I'm tweaking out because I have to fucking walk. It's cold as tits. It's the middle of November. And I get into this fucking... in this dorm room. I'm like, man, I'm tired. I fall asleep. I wake up at 3 fucking a.m. I fell asleep at 11:30, everybody. 11:30. Wake up at 3 a.m. because Tristan and Max are busting in the door, drunk as tits. I'm like, oh yeah, it's only 12 o'clock. Let's fucking party. And they go, it's 3 a.m. I'm like, what do you mean? I've been asleep for 30 minutes. He's like, yeah, no, dude. You gotta go to bed. And I was like, okay, I'm out. Yeah. I literally left the room, went to bed. Come back the next day. He's like, let's hit some nectar collectors in the dorm. In the dorm.
Bought the nectar off of Amazon in the dorm.
In the dorm. Next day.
We had some bad experiences with the wax.
Right?
Why, bro? Why? In the dorm room.
Lighten it up, you know how like lighter.
But like you get into a dorm room, the first thing they say to you is,
don't smoke.
Don't drink in the dorm, and don't smoke in the dorm. So what do we do naturally?
Drink and smoke.
Drink and smoke in the dorm.
Common some degenerates.
I mean, like, I don't blame you guys. Like, shit.
I mean, it's like college. Like,
I bought a shitty...
Common knowledge, you know.
We bought this shitty little fucking butane torch too.
Butane
torch from Wildside. Shout out Poppy at Wildside. You're the goat.
Yeah, but anyways, like, we're like, fuck it. We got wax. We don't have anywhere to go because we're not trying to sneak Reese into the frat house because they're weird about that shit. I don't know why I ever did that. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, terrible decision. But shout out everybody that we met. We love you guys.
Yeah, JB, love you.
Yep.
Your painting's on the way, by the way.
All 3 of them. 4 of them.
4, yes.
But yeah, long story short, he's like, let's do some nectar collectors. Cool beans, blowing down. I look over at Sut, and he's just straight faced. And at the time, we kind of had like a dual monitor set up. You know what I mean, on this futon.
Yeah, we had both. We had 2 TVs
my TV
in the dorm.
from my dorm because we had this big ass sweet dorm. I was hardly in there. Brian, you got that dorm to yourself. I bet you fucking loved it.
And I've got this iPhone tripod.
Yes.
You can hook your phone up to a tripod, and Max is laying on his bed with the iPhone tripod.
Yeah,
and playing Fortnite.
Yeah, playing Fortnite on his fucking phone with the controller.
We got 2 TVs and a phone.
It's 3 Xboxes hooked up, and Skate 3 was being played constantly that year. We probably put 760 fucking hours on that game. We're geniuses. We're goats.
A lot more. I should have majored in Skate 3.
Yeah, we should have majored in Skate 3. We would have passed. We wouldn't have dropped out. And I look over at Sut. He's just absolutely off his ass, leaned back in this futon. And I'm like, what's wrong, Sut? He's like, I have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, did you... Just don't stop talking to me. I'm like, all right, I'll just stop talking to you. And I'm pretty sure at some point, as I'm playing Skate 3, he disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he disappears into the bathroom and to take a shower, right? And Tristan, whenever he took showers in college, they were like 2.5 fucking hour long showers.
I enjoy a nice hot. Okay, my dad's house. I grew up with my dad. We didn't have a lot of money, and our showers were cold for a while. We had cold showers.
I understood it basically. I was like, I just walked in, I'd be
I
like,
was enjoying a hot shower.
And he's blaring Trippy Red. It was like, sucking that bitch into giving me head. I'm going, I'm running my dick like a sledge, blaring throughout the dorm showers. And I'm like, so are you okay, dude? Like, are you fine? He goes, no, dude, I'm having a terrible time. I'm tweaking out. He sounds like he's mid tears, bro. Mid tears.
With Trippy Red playing. This is Trippy Red.
This is Trippy Red. It's literally Trippy. Love Letter to You 4 came out.
Big Bo T, what the fuck
going on? And this kid's having an existential crisis in the fucking bathroom with Love Letter playing in the background. And Max slowly comes in, obviously. He's like, you guys been gone a while. What's going on? I'm like, Tristan's fucking having a hard time. He goes, I don't fucking care. I'm going to play Fortnite, bro. He disappears. Tristan comes back 45 minutes later, basically, and he's like, I'm never doing this again. And
we did it again.
We did it again. Needless to say, we almost got caught that time.
I thought you were telling that story.
No, that one was fucked. Franco came over, one of the old homies.
Yeah.
He'll never watch this. I can name drop whoever the hell I want right now.
Yeah.
But I guess this guy's never hit a nectar collector before.
Yeah.
He was just nectar collector inclined.
Yeah.
He goes to hit the out of the resin cup that we had put in, and he's like, whoosh, and pulling it back, right?
Oh
so
my
it's just
God.
burning this wax, and smoke's going everywhere, all up in this shit. And we're tweaking. We're like, oh my God, what do we do?
Man, look at this man.
Who's this man's?
That's my dad.
Oh, hi, Brian's dad.
Hi.
Hey.
But Franco, he's hitting this thing and it's going everywhere, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it. All right, so we had just downloaded the Modern Warfare beta, right? It just came out like that day, and we just loaded. I made Franco go. I was like, Franco, you don't want to be in here because the cops are probably going to come up in here. I don't want you to have to be part of this if you don't have to be. I was like, the stairs right there.
Yeah.
He goes out. They go hit the stairs, and now we have to decide what we're going to do.
What happened? Well, so we, you opened the windows and we covered our fire alarm with
Yeah.
a plastic bag or whatever, just so
Yeah.
nothing went off, and we put a towel in front of the door,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cover it.
But yeah, put a towel in front of
Yeah.
the door, cover the smoke alarm, open the window.
Does that actually work though? Like put in like a blanket or something.
No.
Not
on the
when
door.
Not if it's wax. If you're hitting a car,
Yeah, car maybe a blunt, it might work.
Yeah.
But wax, it was just potent.
no, yeah.
get this text
So we
from-
got a text from Zach.
Yeah, or the guy who lived like right next to Tristan in the dorm. He's like, it's fucking loud. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh fuck. That's how I kind of knew that somebody
That's
was going to be coming eventually. So we
crazy
put
shit.
all this shit into this bag. I run across the hall to my room, throw it underneath my bed, run back over and sit down, and I'm just waiting. Right, so
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just sitting in there
trying
waiting.
to act normal, like playing
And
video games.
cop
We're
comes in, he
high
goes,
as fuck.
Knocks on the door. Yeah, hello, open up. It's Muncie PD. I was like, fuck. I open the door. My dad's a sheriff's deputy, so I mean, I'm used to talking to cops, high as shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
gone.
Tristan's literally
tweaking.
wide-eyed, just over in on the futon, looking at the screen. I literally told Max and Tristan, like, don't fucking look at him. Look straight. Act natural. So I do that. I open the door. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He goes, yeah, there's been we can smell weed around on this floor. Like, we didn't know if you like smelled it or anything. I was like, yeah, dude, it smells loud as shit in here. he's like, do you know where it could be? I was like, I have no idea, man. Like, to be honest, like, I don't. We just downloaded the new
Yeah.
Black Ops Modern Warfare 2 beta.
We had thrown the stuff in Reese's room,
Yeah.
so we were like, you can come in, like,
Yeah,
search
come look,
whatever
man.
you want. We don't have
Yeah.
anything.
And he was like, no, that's fine. And still, by the way, we have an illegal fire alarm cover right in
Yeah.
front of these RAs and this cop, and they didn't notice. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, we just downloaded the Modern Warfare beta, and he goes, oh, it came out today? I was like, yeah, dude, we're just about to start up. Like, we just got done downloading. He goes, all right, let's get back to that. I was like, fuck yeah, man, thanks. Close the door. First thing I do is say, Tristan, I need you to get your shoes on. We got to go dump this shit.
Whoa, wait. This was the fire alarm night, too.
Yes!
Remember? So we grab Reese's bag because we're still tweaking, obviously. We're like, we need to, make sure, like,
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen.
50 minutes later, fire alarm goes off.
Yeah, so
Immediately.
we grabbed the bag,
hmm
and
And-
Reese was like, yo, we got to go hide this.
Yeah, we gotta stash the shit because I just had a fucking gram of wax on me outside with my RH. Charlie, by the way, he's a really great guy. We love Charlie. I know for a fact he smelled that shit. He didn't say nothing to us after he checked us in. We got our
It
thing.
was definitely the guys next to us.
Yeah.
They were not cool.
Yeah, we got our dots on our hands, and me, Tristan, and Max fucking bolt right past Neuer. We go all the way across campus. We're literally probably a 15-minute walk
The far
away.
side parking garage
Yeah.
right across from Hotbox.
Yeah, right across from Hotbox.
If you're at
And
Ball State and you're listening, you
they
know.
have like this, I don't know if the camera can see it, this little hole over here, but there's kind of like a hole like this that these ferns are covering.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking in there like swimwear. I'm digging and I'm putting this bag in there, and I think we
in some bushes.
serious, and we forgot about it for probably a month. Right,
Yeah.
it'd probably been about a month. Like it was still warm whenever
But
we put
was-
it there. It was chilly as hell when we came back out, and we're like, "Oh my god, we have a gram of fucking wax stashed on campus somewhere. I wonder if anybody's found it." We go there, there it is, just
Yep.
perfectly hidden.
What?
Yeah, we
Well,
bring it
that's-
back.
We had a frat initiation thing.
Uh-huh.
Like we finally got initiated or whatever, like to be part of it or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, you guys can like smoke weed now and drink or whatever."
Bullshit.
And we're like, me and Max are like, "Yo, we actually have a stash."
Yeah,
in
we
it."
do.
So we had them drive us to the fucking parking lot and like unbury the shit, and then we go get Reese and we're like, "We're about to go smoke at Jack and Zangry's."
Yeah, this is the Jack and Angry story where he officially loses his shit off the off the dabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking back, it was a trip and a half. I tell you what, he was like, "There's traffic." I'm like, "There's no fucking cars on the road, dude." And or he was looking at the leaves. He goes, "The leaves are so pretty," and they're just basic ass white leaves, yellow leaves.
I was lost. Like, it's literally like you go straight. Like our dorm is right here. Their dorm is right here. Like you walk down, you cross the street, walk down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
There's the dorms. I got lost. On the way
Walking from La
back.
Follette to fucking Studebaker West.
Yeah, it was bad.
Brian, have you ever been up to Muncie?
Mm-mm.
You've
Don't
never
go.
been on into Muncie?
No.
The campus is really small. You'd be surprised the amount of fuck shit
Yeah.
that we've seen go down on there.
Yeah.
It was like we
Muncie's
had.
sketchy.
Yeah, Muncie's sketchy. We there's this house that I went to. I went to a party one time with my actual roommate.
Yeah.
Coincidentally enough, Brian B-Stack. We
Damn.
love B-Stack.
Ooh, yes.
It was at the Neely House, I think is what they call it. And this is before they got in trouble for all the coke that they were doing there. With the guys
Was that the guy that
previously.
shot up the party?
Yeah, and we were there that night, and it was downstairs. It was muggy as hell. Like you went downstairs dry, you came back upstairs like you just went skinny dipping. It was that bad. That's how many people were down there. And we hear arguing upstairs. I'm like, oh man, Brian, there's arguing upstairs. I'm trying to get out of here. And the whole time I've been smoking with some Muncie dudes, right? Brian had just taught me to dap up. That my buddy, I'm dead serious. The correct way, like walk up and everything. Like my buddy Honcho and Brian, they showed me, and I got it first try, and it earned me the right to go into this Muncie smoke circle. These dudes, grown men, 26, just locals. I'm just smoking with them, and I'm like, Brian, we gotta get out of here. He goes, all right, if you say so. You trust your gut? I'm like, we need to go.
Yeah, this is not just like a normal college party. This is like
And
everybody is
yeah,
there.
grown
Yeah.
people that shouldn't be there, mixing in with these.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, Brian, we gotta leave. 10 minutes after we leave, whoop, 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 whoop. This place is getting lit the fuck up with cops. They're like, oh, what happened? We're asking everybody, what happened? Somebody shot the fucking shit. We were like, no way. We're like, everybody was downstairs? Were they downstairs? They're like, yeah, I was downstairs. I'm like, did anybody get hit? They go, no. I was like, worst fucking shot ever, because I was like shooting fish in a barrel. You suck. All right, I don't know how you missed whoever you're shooting at.
I think it was like a coke thing though.
Yeah.
I heard he was like downstairs. He was like, someone took my coke or some shit, and was like shooting into the ceiling or whatever. And people were like
Damn.
jumping the fence, like running like from the house and shit. Like
For the 6 months that we spent in Muncie, Indiana, we have quite the wild stories.
I was gonna say that's
That is
the
that's
6 or 8 months that we spent in Muncie are probably the craziest times I've ever had.
I've been crazy movie to watch right there.
8
Listen,
months
we
in
can,
Muncie.
we can produce a movie. We can produce a movie. The Brian Guevara experience. Is that how you say your last name?
Guevara.
Guevara. It is.
Guevara.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you could be the next Quentin Tarantino.
bro, I'll be like, okay.
It's just starring me and Tristan the entire time, like kind of like how Wes Anderson always
This will
has
be me
Jason
the whole
Schwartzman
movie
or Bill
tweaking
Murray.
He'll be like that, but then we'll like somehow like edit it and have like Tristan's like ghost spirit looking at him
Perfect.
like what the fuck? Move your face, act natural.
Move your limbs.
He's just like
Foul.
he's just out, but he's just like going around, just looking at everyone. He's just like, what the fuck? But like, oh, you explain like how did that out of body experience feel?
The out of body experience. It's probably one of the scariest things,
Really?
honestly. Yeah.
Because
I think just because, not like, in the sense that feeling out of your body is scary, but like thinking about being out of body.
He thought too hard about his psychosis.
Yeah.
He
Like-
didn't embrace it. That's what I do whenever I get really.
That's
too
I
hard.
wasn't like prepared for it or expecting it, and it like freaked me out a lot.
Yeah.
This
because
is like just to clarify, like this is like whenever like, for me, whenever that happens, like you feel like a pulse of energy go out from your body. Is that kind of like what happened, and you just felt like
yeah,
numb?
it was like I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like sleep paralysis, but you're not asleep and you're fully aware.
I know.
Of
What you, yeah.
everything.
That's what happened to me with that Mac Miller video that I showed you when I was at Nick's.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I really just believe you did not embrace like
No.
how it felt, and
Because
you
I was
panicked.
alone.
Yeah.
Because Jack and Zangri had left the room. Actually, I don't even think Zangri was there. I had gone to like smoke with Jack by myself. Like Jack and I were just gonna hang out and smoke, and we were listening to like Wiz Khalifa and shit, and just like chilling out.
Yeah.
I think we were gonna watch a movie or like a documentary or some shit. I don't even know. And he left the room because he had to go to the bathroom or something. And so I hit it like by myself, and he had this mirror set up against his bed, and I just like
Their setup was
chilling there,
goated.
and I look over at myself and I'm like staring in this mirror and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I was like freaking out, like, my God, this is what I look like. But
like
look at yourself in a mirror every day and you're like,
did you feel like
this
you
is
were
me,
real,
but
but
I'm
you
like-
weren't real?
yeah.
Okay,
But
I know what you're talking about.
it was like, I don't even know. Like, I was like, man, that's me, and I didn't feel good. Like, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean, cause like,
And I think it's like too, like, mentally, I was like, because I knew that I didn't really want to be at Ball State, so like I knew I had like been putting myself in this position to be somewhere that like I didn't want to be in life, and like that freaked me out, like seeing myself and being like, this is you, this is where you are, and like this is not where you want to be.
Yeah. Damn. Deep.
Yeah,
For
that
real,
doesn't happen to me
that-
when I'm high. No,
Yeah.
not me. I was like my out of body experiences are nowhere near like that. I don't know. I don't pick myself apart.
I don't know if this was this could have been
I do
laced
believe
with
you had
something.
psychosis, like
This-
100%.
I just
could
feel
have
like-
experienced
something, too.
psychosis.
We're just
Yeah.
in that, we're in that stage in life where like we're really just, focusing on work, school, trying to make sure we get somewhere in life,
Yeah.
Because, you're going to have like, after this, next is family.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure you have
Real
like,
adult shit.
I'm not sure if you were with your girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, we had just gotten back together actually.
We got back together.
Yeah, like a month before this happened, I think.
This happened. When did this happen?
This was in like right before
Was this
winter hit. Right before finals.
Pre
I
or
wanna
post
say.
Olivia mishap?
Right before finals.
Okay, so yeah, we would have just done the
Olivia's-
smoked in Olivia's car
Yeah.
with Chloe. She had just came up then. Yeah,
So like
that was
we
that.
we had been smoking. Like I had tripped out on the wax before. Like not felt good, but like I was fine. Like I had smoked in high school for like 3 years or some shit, and like been fine and like had a great time. So
Yeah.
it was weird for me, I guess, to finally like be high and realize, instead of like embracing the feeling of being high, being like, damn, I'm high.
It made you like, it made you think.
Yeah.
Like, it opened like your third eye and you're like,
You just had a,
I don't even like saying this. Like, it sounds so stupid when you hear. I feel like when you hear people talk about this on like videos or whatever, like
Yeah.
you're like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're such a kook.
no, I believe you so.
No,
100%.
yeah, me
It's
too.
Like,
just weird.
because I
There
have the
is-
same experience too. Yeah.
I mean, I've smoked.
Really?
I've gotten the unlucky experience of smoking spice before, getting that like a half and a half. That shit literally makes your face go numb, and you're like, holy fuck, bro! I literally can't feel my lips. Like,
See,
what is
that's
going
like
on?
some hardcore. That's like drugs.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, it kind of does the same thing. You're still gonna have like a psychotic effect if it's something that you're not
Yeah.
used to.
yeah.
Just
but like
happens.
you can still smoke weed and be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't had like a lasting, like, permanent effect where you're like tweaked out about smoking.
Well,
weed.
I think it'd probably help if you would try, if you ever wanted to and felt comfortable enough again. It probably would help to try to at least conquer it. You know what I mean? A little bit, even if you could do what Bailey's friend does, Hannah, like her half sister. She tweaks out when she smokes with people. She just takes it slow and feels it out.
That's
basically.
what I just miss like laughing and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like having it, like, you used to get high and everything was hilarious.
The
and you
videos
were
I have of
hungry,
this
and
man-
you were like,
Yeah.
I have a video of Tristan. He comes back from the micro cafe downstairs with hot tamales, like the candy, right? Hot tamales,
Oh
a bag
my
of
God,
a
I
bag of
love hot
spicy
tamales.
Doritos.
This is also sponsored by
yeah,
Hot Tamales.
a bag of spicy nacho Doritos. He goes, man, these are so good. He's eating them like by themselves, right? The whole bag, and I just kind of look over at him. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He goes, I'm gonna experiment. I was like, what are you gonna do? He has an Oreo, right? He has an Oreo cracker. He took the cream out of the middle.
I loved mixing shit with
He
Oreos.
put,
I don't know why.
He put the 2 chips, and then he smacked it full of hot tamales.
Yeah.
And what's up? And he eats this thing, and you can just tell it was an instant texture malfunction. This man's mouth is just, and he's like this because he's got the crunchiness and the chocolate and the spices, and you have the random cinnamon of the hot tamale.
The cream of the
He's just freaking out. I wish. Do you have Wi-Fi out here?
Yeah. I hope so.
I want to hear about your out of body.
My out of
experience.
body. Who is calling me right now?
We're doing a podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up some
Bruh,
videos
it's my
to show
daddy.
Brian.
Who?
My daddy.
Is it Gio?
That's my daddy. No, it's not Gio. It's one of like my
Ooh, who's
friend.
daddy? Bradley's got daddy?
Chill. Okay, but
Which one is it, Brian?
is this one right here. Hold on, let me put it.
Yeah, you got to see some of these videos. I got some great videos of Tristan Sutton, and I really hope I'm actually gonna probably get to the point wherever we talk about how we smoked the remainder of the wax out of the C cell and lit it like a
Hopefully.
crack pipe.
Oh no, we got way too many weed stories. Why do we have this? Is
Yeah.
keep in mind this
Might be
is
slow,
again
but-
all within like 6 months at Ball State.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit must have been crazy.
Yeah.
No, but my thing is though, why? So you know what I realized though, even though how much carts you smoke or like the Obi-Wan Kenobi Kush you smoke or like